Okay, so the bot is here, which means we are 100% online. Welcome back. Now today I feel that I should close the window, but today I feel basically to 100%. And I investigated that it is my problem because both Dijkstra and A-star worked for everyone else, which means that I fucked it up. And I do want to get it right. Out of the code that I was taking a look at, there was this gentleman who did it in Rust, and he was able to put to work what I was thinking. But first off, the binary heap is what I was missing from my implementation, which basically will give me either the lowest or the highest based on I don't know what. I'm going to read about the binary heap right now. And he keeps one list of visited and one list for priority. In this priority, he also will keep the position, so the cost and the direction. Because the cost and the direction, because the problem why my node is getting jumped is because this node, this exploration will be the same regardless of which direction we face. Which is incorrect because it's not the same node. So that would mean that I need to keep to check go to Dijkstra, which means I have to check that my hash map is already in user direction, which is good. But I think that it would be rather I need to invert the direction stuff, and it would be coordinate and direction. That's a unique key. Actually, that might fix it. Now that I think about it, that might actually be the problem. Okay, let's take a look. Same will go for this. Obviously, this entry will suffer. Direction needs to be hashable. Now, as for Dijkstra, so the source would be starting like this. by the same length, probably Rev should have also the same idea. I'm gonna try to like that, but I think that Prev should have the same exact idea. 0.0 expected and found. Oh yes, we would also want the Q to be not there, so that would fix most of my problems. No, but wait, I don't know which direction those will take. Actually, this is a none, which is valid, I think. No, because it's not an option. God damn it. Okay, no, this is not his chief. It isn't it. Okay, it is that. It has to be that way, but I need to patch some edges. Because like the problem is I don't know beforehand what their direction would be. Unless I can say option direction. So we start with none. Or here we start with none. This would be some deer. Some deer. Okay, so the brake is down. Yeah, I need to lower my volume a little bit. By the same idea, rather than using the Q as a back, I can use it as a I can use it as a heap. I think that would be smarter. But let's take a look first off like that. Selected reference, found reference court. Oh yes, we also want the direction. Wait, but the direction is none because we don't know which one it is. By the way, this also serves as like a visited. So the current already has the deer. Wait. Current on to 0, modifier deer. Or rather than none, wouldn't this be the prep deer? Would this be the deer or the prep deer? I'm getting so confused. I don't think that this is working anyway soon. One stuff that I was thinking. Git log follow -p. -p dash dot. Okay, this causes me a bunch of problem. But let's try to think through. So we get the previous direction, we get a new direction, and we mutate it. Now, how about we unwrap this? Okay. This way, that's an optional. It can be whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. Ciao ma, buon lavoro. Expected part 2 code direction. Wait, didn't I fix that? I swear I fixed that. Oh yes, because it's an option. Direction. And we nuke this. You are correct, my friend, it is not declared. So what's the big deal here? Now I know this is a little bit of cheating, but worth a shot. I can also strip it of the direction. Can't I? Can't I just say strip this shit out of direction? I don't need to reconstruct the path so far. Just need to print the optimal. One, 6, 6. Yeah, see? Oh, this is not a big deal, right? I can say if let some val not sure how to what to feel when this doesn't work. Like how like if my list doesn't have this one should be added. I think so. It'll be like a push. Like if that isn't let some cost equal this thing over here. Else we add the entry. Excuse me, what? Expect one argument found two. Oh my god, the direction current one unwrap clone. Why does it not have a direction? Yeah, this isn't working that nice. How can I see up past? Then after the git log, we git show. Yeah, but here is the same problem, which means my distance is not tied to also direction. You need to go back because I saw a guy that has something more similar to me on Reddit. Like this dude over here. Remember his code making a lot of sense. Okay, Dijkstra. See, so he does do use sides and use sides. Excuse me, what? Okay, doesn't matter how he saves the coordinate beforehand. Oh, ciao, Ice. Man, I'm getting destroyed by this problem. Like, I'm gonna get to February that I did not solve anything else. At least I know what the problem is. I don't know how to solve it. Okay. Therefore, start to east. You push east while there's something. Yeah, I seem to understand the idea, but I don't even know how to get debugging it. Because doesn't work that greatly. One six four, 164. Now, if my current has no direction, yeah, this doesn't work quite how I imagine it to be. But I have to debug because this is the way that has to be. I have to record my. He doesn't use an optional. Yeah, he does use a use sides and an orthogonal. So in some way, somehow, have to know which direction are. I think he makes it into a graph. I think I have to just transform it into a graph. For id insert nodes dot keys. Yeah, I believe that the option to make this work easily is to simply build my graph. Because the problem is that it's a very harsh deal to on the fly, to do it on the fly. Except this guy that did this weird stuff. Like this dude, so he didn't cost the sites. He put everything to visit. Made a priority stuff. Then he also keeps the history here. Okay. So he basically made a Dijkstra in which so you're basically lumping in together the previous and the cost. That would work nicely because he also gets the direction and it's easier to backtrack. So this idea would be that we keep one single possible. So the this and the prev, it would be one single node. Which will keep the position, the direction, the cost, and no previous. You get the new directions, the new costs. So you can prior push this. Oh, okay, so he also puts the minimum cost over here. The fuck does reverse do? Okay, let's try to revert this file. So see if it's easier to do it in a okay. All right, so the open set. First off, let's move the open set. Excuse me, what? Am I missing something? Why does this not do anything? Did you put my goal like statically? That's why it doesn't. Oh. This is something I did not expect. Okay, very well. So the first thing that we would want to fix is this open set bullshit, which I wanted to be to understand how the heap would work. So binary heap new. Order is not implemented for coordinate that. Interesting. What about if I say I don't want it to order it based on my I want it to be ordered based on my guy over here. I want to be ordered based on my cost. Because that will be start and 0. The bound is not satisfied. The following types implement the bound. So I've seen this dude do it on like a tile. So he just put implements order. But like, how does he dictates which order does it implement? Let's try it like that. First off, So first off, let's do something like ina no type node, which should be a chord. I don't even remember how to do them. Okay, it's like a type. And cost each of the U sides. So we derive at the same time the order. Okay, at this point, while let some node equals openset.pop. So this is a node, and let current equals node dot coordinate. Okay. It has type node because it's a binary heap node. Yeah. Oh, okay. That will be tentative score plus heuristic. That's an oopsie. Okay, so first off, this is a drastic improvement on the quality of life improvement, which is quite good. Now, the elephant in the room, which is which would be both the G-score and the F-score should implement one way in which they should rely on the direction. Instead of Dixa, this shouldn't be way too hard, because my opinion is, since I put them, well, first off, since I have a separate came from, shouldn't be much of a big deal to do this, because now I can just move the direction in here, add a direction for the score. This doesn't change, this changes nothing, or quite close to nothing. So I guess my node should also bear the direction. So I think that that won't be enough. Let's see, we get the neighbors based on the map. Fact is that we could still not have some score. Oh no, wait, this is the current, so we 100% have this score. Okay, we get the current direction. We find the tentative, put it inside, get going. So yeah, the heap does not solve my problem, in the very least. I know that. Let's start the work. Okay. So first thing first, this is a coordinate and a direction. No, wait, this one. Coordinate and direction. And we would have the same exact idea over here. Actually, this does implement the hashable. This doesn't. Okay. And in the same fashion, we would want him to say dear. So my G score, want to get the current, and the current comes from this. So let's also implement the dir over here, which will start with dir. naturally this will get pissed because there's no order in that. And partial or god damn it. Okay. Amazing. Now the things that should change. I don't quite care about this at the moment. Things should change. We get the current, which would be just to be a tuple of current dot okay, and not that direction. My current direction is not here. Current score doesn't need 0. Now, G score, we add a new one. That would be the current direction, right? Yes. Very well. Same applies to this one. How is your day going, Ice? This week I'm going to work 3 times a week because suddenly we are very behind, and that's what you do. You go more in the office, as if that helps. But you can't quite really contradict your boss, can you? Smudge type, borrow this. That works. Yeah, man. Okay. I feel like this is a little bit clearer. And the node will take the current direction. I also want to see how can I check every error in the map? So LSP, error, execute code action, list, jump to definition, find reference, jump. Whatever. Okay. Oh, right, this is the deal. They never return anything. Yeah, I was wondering why it didn't get mad to me. Excuse me? Okay, so